Hi Capricorn, what's up? Welcome to your reading. I hope you're all having an amazing day. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you, get you some insight, guidance, see what you need to look out for, what's coming towards you, anything you need to know right now. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome back if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I've missed you guys. I'm happy to be back. And let's see what you need to know right now, Capricorn. Private readings also available down below if you're interested. But yes, Capricorn, how are you doing? How is life treating you? Happy full moon. How you doing? We have Geo the Slow. What's going on for Capricorn? Fairy guide. You're waiting for some kind of confirmation or message. The bodacious boach at the bottom. Mindfulness, you guys. Be mindful of sabotaging yourself or talking yourself out of something. The sage. You know better than that. Tobias of the waters. You've healed. There's this temptation to fall back into some sort of old pattern, Capricorn. I feel like this full moon in Capricorn is asking you to really integrate your shadow and push through the habits or the limitations. This is a process that you've been going through for months, if not years. Geo the Slow, this is gradual change. And this is telling me that this cycle that you've been on, you know, trying to break this cycle, this is something that's not happening overnight. It is a process that you're still working through, transforming, purging, releasing, letting go. It's not so simple, okay? Now, your spirit guides have a message for you. You really are being called towards going inwards. The fairy guide is actually a card. It's a time for you to pause, to take some time out to connect with your guides, to ask spirit what you need to know. All right. You're needing to get into some sort of meditative practice or grounding exercise where you can maybe do some breath work, maybe do some breathing, grounding, some writing, or just meditating in some way, shape, or form. Ask your spirit guides, ask your angels for clarity on your situation. If there's a question that you are trying to seek answers for, you know deep down in your core, you know what to do, or you know the answer. The answer is being revealed on this full moon. But the fairy guide is a card where it's like, take a moment to connect with your spirit guides, take a moment to connect with your higher self, because your spirit team is trying to communicate something to you, but you have to be open and willing to receive. And I'm seeing that whoever I'm speaking to, you have been building this slowly. Like there's this connection that you are building within yourself, within your spirit team. There seems to be this gradual increase of like signs, synchronicities, messages from spirit, even in your dreams. It's subtle, but it's there. So pay very close attention. You're being prepared for something new, something really grand, something transformative, something that you've prayed for, something you've cried for, something that you've really felt so deeply in your heart, in your soul. And let me tell you this. There's a reason why you have those dreams. There's a reason why you're being called towards taking action, called towards that place, called towards that fulfillment, that like whatever this is. It could even be a person, but there's something that you're being guided towards initiating during this time of your life. And it's so important that you follow this path. It's in alignment with you. The only thing I'm seeing is like your greatest weakness or your greatest problem is sabotaging yourself. The bodacious boach, feeling unworthy, feeling undeserving, sabotaging a good thing, pushing it away. You think it's too good to be true. I'm here to tell you it's not. I'm here to tell you, you are ready, you are wise, you have grown so much. And this is a time of healing. This is a time of change. This is a time of letting go, making space, and creating something new. We have death over here. Scorpio energy for me, always, right? Death in the tarot, Scorpio energy. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Your numbers, by the way, 43, 0, and 9. Maybe you're 43 years old. Maybe you were born on the 9th. Show me clearly what's going on for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do you guys need to know right now? Show me clearly. We have 7 of Pentacles, which is a card of like kind of patience, waiting, not really waiting, but it's like, what are you waiting for? Because we do have 2 cards now coming out representing like a lot of time has passed and it's going to continue to slowly unravel. Oops, knocked my crystal. I trust my ideas and my direction. That's something you're really needing to believe in and continue to be consistent. We have the Ace of Swords at the bottom, which tells me that you're seeing things pretty clearly and you have this vision that's starting to fall into place. Little by little, there's some adjustments that you're making. There are some things are clearing out. Yeah, I'm seeing Ace of Swords, 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Clarity after an ending. Perhaps it could be with family or someone that you see in a future with, someone that you may share a home with or children with. We have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. I'm seeing something about moving. I'm seeing something about leaving a very important place in your life. And it's time to find a new home for some of you. There may be this bittersweet feeling with the 5 of Cups. Well, where's the sweetness? Why did I say that? Where's the sweetness? Well, I guess the 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. You know that everything that's happening is for the best. Even if it's not like all perfectly amazing at this moment. You know that this is just temporary. Let's keep going. Tower trying to flip out, Scorpio energy. Yeah, I'm seeing like you could be going through some Tower moments or some changes, like some shakeups that were unexpected or a bit of a surprise. But yet I feel with that 7 of Pentacles, you're ready or you're well prepared or you're able to really like adapt to this. What's going on for Capricorn? What do my Capricorns need to know right now? We have the 6 of Swords. So you're moving forwards, moving away from the conflict, the chaos, the drama, the tension, competition. You know, this is an energy of pushing through and making it out to the other side. All right. At the bottom, we have Temperance, which shows that you're very much in control. You're very grounded, very patient. You guys have been so freaking patient with yourself, with the process, with the journey. You are really just in your own flow. You're in your own zone. You are trusting the process. 6 of Pentacles and the Star. You are in this balanced state. You're in this balanced frame of mind. Yo, I'm just so proud of you, Capricorn. You have come a long way. And you're doing amazing. There also seems to be something about a forgotten dream or a wish that you had put on the back burner that you may be picking up or connecting with again over the next couple of days, next couple of weeks with the Star and the 6 of Cups. A forgotten dream or a dream that you've had for a long time and you're getting closer and closer. Like it's like a countdown. You're counting the days towards this coming to fruition. If it's like moving, it's like you're counting down the days before you move into your new home or before you leave country, leave the state, city, town that you're in. We have the Empress coming out next, which is Taurus and Libra energy. It's showing that you're moving towards so much abundance, so much good health, so much like financial freedom. I'm seeing some of you, this is about like overcoming some sort of personal struggle that has been with you for a long period of time. And you're finally birthing this new life and this new experience that you're about to step into is amazing. It's probably, you know what I'm hearing is that it's better than you even imagine. It's better than you even expect. All right. This is something that's going to just like, your mind can't even comprehend how incredible what's ahead, what lies ahead. The future is so freaking bright for you, Capricorn. I think you know that deep down, but like logically, you're like, don't get in your head, because remember with the bodacious boach, right? That is the sabotaging, too good to be true. Maybe this won't happen. Maybe I'm not deserving of this. Like, shoot those thoughts down, right? That's where your logic and your mind is really kicking in, trying to justify, trying to like reason with like, oh, but that's not realistic, or that's far out of reach. Like, it's so important that you stay focused on what your desired outcome is in this situation. Strength, we have the moon, and then we have the magician, because you're truly working your magic, and this full moon is about to reveal a big blessing coming into your life. Okay, we have Leo energy over here, we have Pisces energy over here. So I'm seeing over like the next, so we have this full moon in Capricorn currently upon us. The next full moon will be in Aquarius, that's August. Then the next full moon will be in Pisces, that will be an eclipse. So I'm seeing over the next 3 lunar cycles, your life transforming amazingly, beautifully. It's really happening. Like, this is the time of your life where you're finally getting what you deserve, what you've been working so hard for, what you've been so freaking dedicated and patient. Like, Capricorn, I'm so proud of you. You should be very proud of yourself. You've really stuck it out. You didn't quit. You didn't give up. Maybe there were moments where you felt like it, but you really just had a lot of trust, a lot of faith. Like, whatever's meant for you will never pass you by. Like, you know that, right? You better know that. If you've been with my channel for a while, I say that quite frequently, and it's freaking true. Whatever is truly meant for you will never pass you by. But yeah, you know what? I'm seeing such blessings coming in. Underneath the magician, we do have the lovers, which is Gemini energy. I'm seeing like soul connections, certain people that you're meant to be with, certain people that you're meant to have in your life, new contracts, new energetic contracts that are beginning during the summer. There may be a Gemini that comes into your life, or you could be dealing with a Gemini, or even what we've seen, Pisces and Leo. I'm seeing a possibility of some kind of commitment or something that's long term. We have the lovers, also 10 of swords is underneath that, and the 5 of cups. Someone might be trying to manifest you. If you had like an ending with someone within the, let's say within this last year or so, someone's trying to manifest you, possibly. You might be seeing certain things related to them, or certain like signs, symbols, synchronicities that's related to them. Maybe Spirit is saying that there's more to the story. We'll just leave it there. Let's move on. Or let's pull the next card, okay? So 6 of Swords to the Empress. You're so close. You're so freaking close. So you better keep going. You better keep pushing. You better keep moving forwards. Believe in this vision. Believe in this dream. There's a reason why you're being called in this direction. 7 of Wands is the next card out. All right. There is something that you have to really defend, protect, and stand up for. You're needing to protect yourself, your energy, your manifestations. At the bottom, we do have the devil. Yeah, so there's something that is pulling out your energy, trying to distract you, trying to kind of sway you or push you away from this desire, from this dream life, from this goal manifestation that's coming in. You're having to really defend yourself and protect this dream, this goal. Maybe you're having to kind of keep things on the down low or move in silence. 7 of Wands with the devil, 4 of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign or another Capricorn, someone here who is at a distance from you. Devil with the 4 of Swords. Some of you, this person's like interfering your dreams or showing up in the dreams frequently. They are kind of fucking with your healing process with the 4 of Swords, right? You're healing, you're trying to recover, you're trying to get back your strength. I feel like you could be dealing with someone who's very like spiritual, or they're into like even witchcraft. Like, I always see Queen of Wands as someone who's like witchy. But this with the devil, I'm like, this is someone that is trying to mess with your free will, but they can't. They just can't. They may try to, but there's no way. You're so freaking protected. But I would say be careful of someone that has ill intentions, and you would know that. You would know that. This isn't anyone new. This is someone that you have took a break from. This is somebody that you're not speaking to. This is someone that you put on pause, or you've put them on ice. You've maybe cut off communication here. Queen of Wands to a King of Swords. It looks like King of Swords. Underneath that, we have the Sun, which is really where it's like you're standing your ground, you're defending your happiness, what brings you peace and joy, and you're not tolerating shit or mind games, right? Someone possibly trying to play mind games with you. So it's very important that you don't feed into that, because that's also, you know, bodacious boach. That's a sabotaging energy. So be careful of that. And I guess even with Geo the slow from earlier, the way that you're moving, your approach, it's like slow. It's not a bad thing. It's slow, it's intentional, it's delicate, it's precise. And this is a very good energy to carry, especially as we're about to head into Mercury retrograde. This is a time, and we also have a couple other planets retrograding. So, you know, we might notice a little bit of some wonky energy. This is a time to really watch our step and take it easy and kind of take it a little slower than usual, right? Just so we don't miss anything, or we don't fall into things that aren't good for us or aren't in alignment. So I feel like your approach with everything that you're dealing with is like solid. I'm also seeing something about, we have 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. 7s could be very important for someone. Maybe you're seeing 777. We just passed the 7/7 portal day just a couple days ago, right? So maybe there was something that occurred around then, or, who knows, but let's keep going. Messages for Capricorn. We have the 10 of Swords. Something's coming to an end. Ace of Pentacles. Some of you, there's money that's being released. I don't know if there is money that was on hold, or like, I don't know if it was like taxes, or if this is something like legally, but I'm seeing 10 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I'm seeing like a house being sold. I'm seeing some sort of like investment or property increase, or like an increase in like something tangible. We have a 3 of Swords underneath the Ace of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. There's been some sort of suffering. Look, now we have the 10 of Cups. There's been some kind of suffering in a home or within some kind of like relationship foundation here. There's a way out. 3 of Cups. Some of you could, oh my God, 333. Some of you maybe been seeing 333. Maybe you've been dealing with a third party situation. Only take that if it applies, right? Only take that if it applies. But you're getting some kind of help or financial help, financial aid to get you out of this situation that's been very like difficult. 7 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. You're done. You made your mind up. You put your foot down. You're not interested in continuing this path, continuing this cycle, putting up with this treatment, or even these own habits of yours that aren't serving you. 10 of Swords. Something's coming to an end. I feel like you're the one initiating this. You're the one that is like making it happen. Like you're pulling the plug, or you recognize that this just can't continue or go on in your life. Especially as you're stepping into this Empress energy, we have the Hierophant. There's something new that you're committing yourself to. A new commitment, a new relationship, a new promise for yourself, for your future, for your children if you have any, or like your family. Like I'm seeing some of you are starting a new job, or there's like a change in your career, right? 10 of Swords and the Hierophant. This may even be talking about like divorce for some of you, or there's like this separation that is, it could be involving like legal contracts. I don't know if the contract is actually up, or if you are exiting this contract sooner than expected. There's new agreements that are being made. Yeah, I'm getting a vision in my mind's eye of like someone ripping up a contract. So that might be something you're going through. It's at the bottom, 7 of Swords. There's some kind of contract here. Someone could be offering you 7 of Swords, Strength, 4 of Wands. Someone might be trying to convince you, and look, we have the 10 of Cups. So again, this could be bringing up someone that's close to you, or someone that you might be related to, or someone that is supposedly like family. But there's something about this offer that does seem suspicious, okay? And I feel like with Strength, 4 of Wands, they're trying to convince you or try and sway your mind, but there's something about the motivations or intentions that seem ill or suspicious. Strength, 7 of Swords, 4 of Wands. We'll have to see what the Hierophant's about in a moment here. Some of you, we have Taurus coming through a couple times in the spread, so some of you are dealing with a Taurus. And there's something about Taurus energy involved here. Show me clearly what's going on for Capricorn. This card flew out in the reverse. We have the 7. Oh, it's meant to come out. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Something is being revealed to you guys. I do feel like it's this full moon energy that's activating this too. 7 of Swords reverse after the Hierophant. So if someone isn't loyal, if someone's not on your team, someone's not on your side, it's exposed. I'm feeling like there's something coming up about hidden enemies. Yeah. Let's see. King of Swords, King of Wands, Page of Swords. Look at this. First of all, energy difference, maturity difference, experience difference, right? We're dealing with, we have a King of Swords, also a King of Wands. These two, oh, wait, hold on. We have the kings over here, King of Wands Swords versus a page. So you could be dealing with someone who is less experienced than they make it out to be. All right. We're going to have to clarify the 7 of Swords in reverse, but I feel as if someone, let's see, Ace of Cups, the Sun, Knight of Cups. This is in love. This could be someone who has other options or someone who says they want to commit, but they actually have something in the back of their mind that they're actually going to change and do something different than what they say. Like, we're going to have to clarify the 7 of Swords in the reverse, but all I can say with this King versus Page, there's going to be a conversation over the next week or so, and it will be eye-opening. There's going to be some sort of discussion. You're going to ask certain questions, and their answer to your question will reveal to you of what the motivations actually are. And the thing is with the kings, like, nothing gets past them. They are very good at analyzing, looking at information, problem solving, as well as making agreements, things like that. But, like, you know, a king dealing with a page, this page got nothing on him, right? This page trying to show new information, but it's not new to the king. So it's like, this is something that you're not going to just fall into blindly, or you're not someone who can be tricked or fooled. What the heck? Oh my God. Okay, let me look. By the way, 777 in this reading. 7 of Wands, Pentacles, Swords. Surprised we don't have 7 of Cups. Let me look into this okay, we're looking at Hierophant first. Okay. I'm ready to love and learn. Why is the Hierophant here? So remember, 7 of Swords was at the bottom looking at the Hierophant. So why is the Hierophant here? Oh my God, this card. I was trying to push it back. I kept going like up and then down, and then it wanted to fall out. We have the Sun trying to flip out. Why is the Hierophant here? Oh, there we have it. 7 of Cups. I was like, I'm surprised we don't have the 7 of Cups. Here we have it. 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. I'm going to have to figure out what this is saying for a second. Let me look at this. You're leaving behind deception, y'all. Like, you really are. You really are. With the Hierophant, you know what's yours. You know what's in alignment. We'll look into the 7 of Swords reverse, but whatever this deception is, you're not falling for it. You see crystal clear, right? If we minus the 7 of Cups from the 8 of Cups, that's the Ace of Cups. You know what's in alignment with you, with your soul, with your heart. You can tell if there are hidden intentions, or you have this intuition, and it's very strong, and it doesn't matter. You will not fall back into this trap or this cycle again. The way that the Knight of Wands is approaching the Sun, it's like, you know what your sun is. You know what makes you happy. You know what ticks your boxes. You know exactly what it is that you're looking for, and you can't be fooled. You can't be swayed. You can't be tricked. You can't be manipulated. They just don't have that power over you, right? As you're walking, there's some things you're walking away from, right? 10 of Swords, 8 of Cups, there's things you're leaving behind. And as you're leaving those things behind, there is some part of you that wonders, like, what could have been? Are you seeing this 100% clearly? But you guys, remember, Fairy Guide, Singer of Initiation, you've been given the signs, you've been given clues, hints from your spirit guides, from your higher self. You know deep down if this is something that's in alignment with you or if it's something you should avoid. You know, it's crystal clear. If it isn't right now and you're like, Jade, I don't really fucking know, give it a little time. Ask your spirit guides for some guidance, for some support, for something specific. Ask for a specific sign, like fucking, I don't know, ask for a 4-leaf clover. Like anywhere, you could be scrolling online, you see something about 4-leaf clover, see an article about like clovers, or I don't, you know, like ask for something very specific. Ask for, starfish, I don't know, like something random. Okay, ask for that. That would be your key, that would be your confirmation to your question. Be like, spirit, show me the starfish within the next 24 hours if XYZ. And if you don't see it, there's your answer. If you do see it, there's your answer. Like, I'm telling you, spirit will give you many signs. You gotta ask for it. Sometimes you gotta ask for it. Sometimes I just give it to you whether you like it or not. Why do we have the 7 of Swords in the reverse here? Seven of Swords reverse. What's coming to light? What's being revealed to Capricorn? Temperance. It fell out sideways. Something that's very... whatever that's being revealed to you, what I can say is you're at peace with it. Like you don't seem to be bothered by this, or it doesn't really seem to faze you much. If anything, you're just like, oh, I knew that. I've been knowing. This fell out on the 6 of Swords. It is the 4 of Wands reversed. It's like there's a facade. Things aren't what they make it seem to be, or let's see, what's this? Wheel of Fortune, and we also had this card come out, Strength. What's at the bottom? Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Swords reversed, 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands. It definitely looks like you're in this process of bringing in more stability of your life and leaving behind things that are shaky, things that are inconsistent, people that are inconsistent, just things that are unreliable or untrustworthy, people that are untrustworthy, you know what I mean. 7 of Swords reverse, what's being revealed to you? The things in your life that you need to stay the fuck away from. Seriously. Wheel of Fortune and Strength. I feel like this is confirmation you made the right choice. You made the right choice. You made the right call. Your judgment was correct. Your intuition was correct. You know, you've been really staying strong despite everything life has been throwing at you. And yet you didn't let it defeat you. You turned that anger, pain, etc. into power and fuel. So it did not break you, it made you stronger. And so, yeah, you might get some things come into light regarding some past situations or endings that had already occurred or just recently occurred, and you're just getting confirmation that, you know, you made the right decision. You made the right decision, and your future is so freaking bright and so much better than what it is that you had to like leave behind. Okay. Let's see what's growing. Let's look into the Empress. Let's switch gears. Let's see what new things are coming in, what is growing, what's developing, what energy that you're stepping into in the near future. Let's see what the Empress is. Show me clearly the Empress for Capricorn. Now the Swords at the bottom. Oh shit! When did we freeze? What? When did we freeze? Hold the fuck up. I'm so sorry, Capricorn. Mercury pre-shadow, technical glitches. Been already experiencing that in quite a few things the last few days. So, anyways, I'm glad that it's all good now. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, we're looking into the Empress. Tell me about the Empress. Stop my timer. Okay, Empress for Capricorn. Show me clearly. Why is the Empress here for Capricorn? We got these cards flipping out. Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. This kind of ties back in with Geo the Slow, where You have options. There's some choices to make. You may be at a crossroad. You're not just rushing right on in. Seems like you're very stable, grounded, and you trust the choices that you make. You may have an offer coming to you in the next couple of days. Maybe it's about your money, or maybe this is about legal matters with justice at the bottom. Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, something that's going to be very fulfilling to you. If this is about money, yeah, I see like there's going to be improvements in regards to your success. Why is the Empress here? Five of Cups in the reverse and the Six of Swords. It's kind of, again, saying the same things from earlier. Moving away from disappointment, moving away from some sort of letdown, heartbreak, ending, some kind of loss, sabotaging energy, mind games, all that shit from before. You're moving away from that. It's in the past. You're purging, you're letting go, you're making space, you're moving towards something in your life that's going to brighten your day, make you really happy. Page of Pentacles, for some it's a new job, or like I said, moving. We're saying the same freaking things. The Chariot, Eight of Pentacles, something that you're very confident in and you've been putting steady effort, consistent effort into. And I'm just here to tell you that this is about to take off. You are about to take off. I'm seeing like big success and big breakthrough for you, Capricorn. Anything else about the Empress? Anything else you gotta say? King of Pentacles. You are coming into so much abundance. Holy crap. So seriously, I would say like if money, finances, a job, a living situation, or even matters of your health, that has been some... I am so sorry, but the microphone cut out last couple of minutes of doing this reading. So I guess this is where we end it. Good news is everything looked positive. I actually just was like looking into the advice for you guys. So if I just scroll through, because I'm just about to upload this video, I was just getting prepared and I noticed that the microphone cut out. So we had a 10 of Cups. We all know happy joy. I do voiceover, so this is not possible for me. Okay, we have a hand coming out, changing your perspective. Maybe some of you could be moving. Right? Huge awakening. We have the World that came out with that as well. That's at the bottom of the deck. Okay. You'll see this later on. If you want to watch the video, I wouldn't recommend. Don't waste your time. We have a Page of Pentacles. You might be starting a new job, or there's a new skill that you're acquiring, something new that you're learning, maybe a new friend or some acquaintance that's going to help a bunch of doors for you. I'm scrolling through the video. What's next? I was asking for advice on like how to move forward, but Spirit clearly was like, Capricorn doesn't need advice, but just scrubbing through. So funny, I'm talking, it's no sound. Okay, I mentioned the 10 of Swords for some reason. I'm at like 33 minutes. I'm scrubbing through really fast. Oh, I think I was just talking. That's it. Okay, well, that's it. I wish to tell you what I was saying. Kind of silly that this happened. I was having issues with reading too, so yeah. Anyways, thank you for being here. I love and appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night. Hopefully next week we won't run into issues, but it's Mercury retrograde season. So, I mean, who knows what's going to happen? Fingers crossed, right? Fingers crossed. Anyways, I will see y'all later. Bye.